If you just replaced the battery in your Toyota and now it idles rough, shakes at red lights, or feels like it wants to stall every time you stop, nothing is broken. Your engine computer lost its memory. There's a 5-minute procedure that gives it back. And this isn't only a battery thing. If you disconnected the battery for any other job, cleaned your throttle body, replaced an alternator or a starter, or had a scan tool clear your codes, you can end up with the exact same problem. Same fix. Here's why. Your Toyota's computer is always learning. While you drive, it records how much air the engine needs to hold a smooth idle, and it stores that as the idle air volume learning value. As carbon slowly builds up in your throttle body over the years, the computer quietly compensates for it. The second the ECU loses power, that stored value is wiped, and it falls back to a factory default that assumes a spotless throttle body. So now it's feeding a carbon-coated throttle the airflow numbers meant for a brand new one. That's your chug. Nothing failed. The computer is just working from bad information. And this is the part almost nobody explains. If you cleaned your throttle body, the same thing happens in reverse. You just remove the carbon the computer had spent years compensating for, so now it's holding back air the engine no longer needs restricted. Instead of a low stalling idle, you get a high one, or an idle that surges up and down on its own. Different symptom, identical cause, identical fix. Now here's the idle relearn procedure. Step 1. Get the engine fully warm. This is the step people rush, and it's the #1 reason the procedure fails. When the engine is cold, the ECU runs an open loop and ignores the oxygen sensors, so it won't store anything you teach it. Drive 10 to 15 minutes until the temperature gauge sits dead center. If you hear the radiator fan cycle on and off, that's perfect. Step 2. Shut the engine off. Leave the key in. Step 3. Cycle the ignition. Turn the key to the on position, where the dash lights come on but the engine isn't cranking. Then back off. If you have push-button start, press the start button without your foot on the brake to reach that on position, and count the same way. 3 on cycles, then start. Step 4. Turn everything off. Air conditioning, heater, blower fan, radio, headlights, heated seats, rear defroster. Step 5. Set the parking brake, whether it's a hand lever, a foot pedal, or an electronic switch. Keep your foot on the brake pedal and shift into drive. If you drive a manual, leave it in neutral with the clutch out. Step 6. Now just sit there. Foot on the brake, engine idling, 5 full minutes. You'll watch the tachometer wander up and down a couple hundred RPM. That's not a problem. That's the ECU hunting for the right value. Near the end, it should settle and hold steady. Step 7. Release the parking brake, shift back into park, and take your foot off the brake. 2 more things worth knowing. If the idle is still rough after all that, pull the intake tube and look at the throttle plate. A black ring of carbon around the edge means the throttle body needs cleaning, and relearning around a dirty throttle only works up to a point. Clean it, then run this procedure again. And check your battery terminals while you're in there. A loose or corroded clamp causes a voltage drop that produces this same rough idle and near stall. Grab each one and try to twist it. If it moves at all, tighten it. Second, you can avoid all of this next time. A cheap memory saver that plugs into your OBD2 port keeps power to the computer while the battery is out, so nothing gets erased. Your radio presets survive too. One safety note. Do this outside, not in a closed garage. You're idling for 5 minutes. This works on Toyota and Lexus models from roughly 2000 to today. Toyota's official method uses a TechStream scan tool, so think of this as the reliable driveway version. If this fixed your idle, drop the year and model of your Toyota in the comments. It helps the next person find this.